Hello and welcome to our presentation. We are Group 4 and our presentation is on LOVEFiLM.
In this presentation, we will discuss LOVEFiLM's business model, the strategic value of the IT that it uses, the ER diagram that we created, the relational database that then came out of this, the SQL query that we created, suggestions for what could be improved in the future, and the conclusions that we reached after doing our research.
LOVEFiLM has been in operation for 7 years and has been named as a leading European film subscription service. In the UK, the company has partnerships with Tesco DVD Rental, EasyCinema.com, Sofa Cinema and Odeon. In January 2011, the company was bought over by Amazon. LOVEFiLM also operates in Germany, Sweden, Denmark and Norway. There are plans to eventually operate their service across Europe. Alongside this, LOVEFiLM delivers instant service to PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 consoles. In this report, the focus will be on DVD rental and the physical delivery of LOVEFiLM's DVDs to its customers in the UK.
The business model for LOVEFiLM can be easily described as one with a predominant focus on consistent company growth.
The business-to-consumer e-commerce model that LOVEFiLM use takes place through their website. LOVEFiLM have recognised the dominance of the I Want It Now age in terms of availability of products and services, and thus introduced the LOVEFiLM Player in 2010 in order to continue to be responsive to their customers. This allows customers to stream their selected title online and so reduce the lead time of waiting to receive the DVD once it has been ordered.
The company increased to having over 1 million subscribers in 2009. It is clear to see that there is a growing interest from the general public in terms of the services LOVEFiLM have to offer. They have used mergers and developed partnerships with other firms, namely E1, an independent UK film distributor, to increase the scope of customers they are able to reach with their services.
LOVEFiLM is a purely business-to-consumer company that conducts its operations online. This being said, the importance of the IT used in terms of the website is almost immeasurable. LOVEFiLM have recognised the importance highlighted and have chosen to make their website engaging while still maintaining intuitive usability. Research has shown that website design impacts hugely on the engagement of its viewers. LOVEFiLM has taken this into account, and having over 4.3 million unique viewers every month can be attributed to the use of an application program interface. It can be said the design used is captivating to say the least. The easy-to-use design of the website results in visitors having the ability to successfully navigate the website. This has been shown to make customers more likely to commit to LOVEFiLM's service. LOVEFiLM predominantly use a relational database to ensure customers' orders are as they should be. This helps to prevent mistakes in terms of incorrect films being dispatched. Partnerships with online media developers, such as the Oregon Network, have allowed LOVEFiLM to increase the quality of films they offer subscribers. LOVEFiLM have digital rights management to ensure the films they avail to their customers are official, secure, and of the highest standard. The high quality of service leads to satisfied customers, and with 94% of subscribers recommending LOVEFiLM's service to a friend, high quality service indirectly means more subscribers and a greater customer base.
We have created an ER diagram to reflect the information that LOVEFiLM contains in its database and how this is all linked together.
First, a member must have a subscription with LOVEFiLM. Thus, the relationship between member and rental subscription is a one and only one to mandatory many relationship. A member signs up to, and that member must have at least one rental subscription, but there are many rental options to choose from, and that member can only have one subscription number. Once a member has decided which rental subscription they want to sign up for, payments need to occur and be recorded. The relationship between rental subscription and payment is a one mandatory to one mandatory relationship. A member provides payment details as each member must pay their rental subscription monthly through a single transaction. Now that a member has a rental subscription, they now need a rental list. The relationship created here is a one and only one to one and only one relationship. A member creates their own unique rental list, and that member can have one and only one rental list, and that rental list can only be associated with one member. A member's rental list will have several items in the list, and so we need to have rental details. The relationship between rental list and rental detail is a one and only one to one mandatory many relationship. The rental list has to contain at least one item but can have many items, and those rental details can be linked to one and only one rental list. Rental list details: once an item is ready for dispatch, the status of that item changes to dispatched. The relationship between rental list details and order transaction is a one mandatory many to one and only one relationship. An order transaction must contain at least one item but can contain many dependent on the member's rental subscription, and that specific order transaction can occur once and only once. Now that we have items ready to be dispatched to a member, an order transaction must occur. The relationship generated here is a one mandatory many to one and only one relationship. What this means is that at least one item must be dispatched to a member, but many items can be dispatched depending on the rental subscription type, and only one member can receive that specific delivery once. Finally, a member returns the DVDs delivered to them, which will go into that member's order history. The relationship here is one and only one to one mandatory many relationship. A member must return at least one item, but can return many items dependent on their rental subscription type. Once returned, the item is transferred to order history from the member's rental list details, and that order history can only be linked to one and only one member. Next, we have the relationship between rental details and items. This relationship is a many optional to one and only one relationship. What this shows us is that rental details contain many items, but items that LOVEFiLM stocks may not be in any of those rental details, and thus is optional. With items, they all have unique item ID numbers, and so each item can only appear once in rental details. Each DVD that LOVEFiLM has belongs to a category, as this makes it easier for members searching on the website, as well as making it easier to search on the database. The relationship between item and category is a many-to-one mandatory relationship. Reviews can be written for DVDs by members for others to view. The relationship here is one-to-many optional relationship. What this relationship demonstrates is that an item can have several written reviews by members, but can also have none written, as writing reviews is optional and not required.
We then use the information from the entity relationship diagram to create a relational database. We use the entities as table headings and the attributes within those entities as column headings. For example, for the rental details entity, we have created a table using the attributes as column headings and the item ID as a primary key. We have done this for all of the entities: order history, member, rental subscription type, payment, rental list, order transactions, item, category, and review. This diagram shows the relationships of all the tables in the database. We have used a primary key from one table to relate to a foreign key in another table. For example, in the member table, the member ID is the primary key and relates to its foreign key in the order history table. Thus the tables are related. We have done this for all tables in the database. From this database, we then created a query. This query was to find all films directed by Michael Bay. We have written the query in SQL format on this slide. We have selected item title, genre, availability, DVD rating, review content, and director from the category, item, and review entities. These attributes have been selected because they reflect what is shown on the screen when the customer searches for this DVD. The screenshots show the result of this query. All films directed by Michael Bay are shown on the screen, so the customer can choose which one they would like.
An area of improvement LOVEFiLM could focus on is the increase of electronic commerce customer relationship management. Doing this will enable LOVEFiLM to attract and keep economically valuable customers while repelling and eliminating those who are not economically valuable. This will aid in the development of sustainable relationships with customers and this can also lead to more subscribers, which in turn creates more revenue.
To further build their relationship with their customers, LOVEFiLM could get feedback from customers or even create a focus group where customers can freely give their opinions on whether the service they received satisfied their expectations.
Another area of improvement could be the continued use of advertising as a method to build awareness and to signal quality for the provision of services and products they offer, thus enabling LOVEFiLM to achieve their goal of bringing digital home entertainment to a mass market.
Overall, in the 7 years that LOVEFiLM has been in operation, the breadth of its service has constantly increased and adapted in order to widen their customer base and attract more users. Although improvements to the e-business still need to be made, the company's current success will inevitably drive the business further towards their goal of operating across Europe.